Let me give you a brief overview of the company. Most of you know LG from the electronics sector and might be surprised at how diverse the company's business units are. The LG Group has been around since 1947 and was founded in the middle of the Korean War. Now, it has built up expertise in many different industries and has more than 60 subsidiaries, 300 international offices, and an impressive 250,000 employees and revenues of 145 billion US dollars. Some of you might be familiar with the products that have LG Chem written on them. In the meantime, however, we have become LG Energy Solution. In fact, we have spun off from LG Chem in December 2020 and have been an independent company ever since, with businesses in the automotive industry, IT, mobile electrics, and even home storage system. But more about that in a moment. So, you see that with LG as a partner, you are working with a company that has over 75 years of experience and knows how to design, manufacture, and control consumer goods. You see that it is a stable and profitable company and that it is able to guarantee the durability of its products with a 10-year warranty. If you have already gone through our previous product trainings, you are free to skip the next 3 minutes to the product presentation. LG Energy Solution, as a new brand of LG Chem, has about 20,000 employees as of December 2020, working in the fields of automotive, mobility and IT, and ESS storage systems for domestic and large commercial applications. Our production takes place in 4 countries, including Korea, the home of LG, the United States of America, Poland, and China. LG Energy Solutions' annual sales growth averages 30% and has reached a total of $10.5 trillion in 2022. Now, it's time to take a brief look at the LG's history and milestones. 75 years ago, in 1947, the founding company LG Chem was established in the midst of the Korean War, which is now a global leader in the energy sector. Moreover, 75 years ago, the company's LG Chem first product at the time was a toothpaste. It is all that more impressive to see how many different and complex products are now part of the portfolio. Research into lithium-ion batteries began in 1996, 30 years ago. At the time, this technology was still a completely new field, and people were particularly interested in the high energy density of this technology. Already 4 years later, the development of lithium-ion batteries began, because at the time the requirement and user specifications from the automotive industry were already available. In the course of the development, the mass production of round cells was started in 1999, which were then used in the electronic consumer goods. The US was one of the core countries where the automotive industry developed quite rapidly, so a research department was established there at the turn of the second millennium, the results of which contributed significantly to the positive developments of the Wuchang production facility, which was established in Wuchang, Korea in 2004 and continues to this day. In 2009, LG built the first mass-produced cell for an electric vehicle, which was General Motors' GM Volt. 3 years later, in 2012, they started production in Holland, Michigan. This was the first production facility of the type of battery cells in the US. When also special genometries became part of the portfolio in 2013. And in 2015, they started to develop cells for the ESS market. In other words, cells that met the performance requirements. It was necessary to define own cells because they tried to meet the voltage requirements and energy densities with their own geometry. The automotive cells have differed the most because they are confronted with the other voltage requirements than with memories for the domestic or commercial application. Then, in 2017, they built a plant in Breslau, Poland, LG's first mass production facility in Europe, producing mainly for the automotive sector. This plant has now a high double-digit gigawatt capacity. In 2018, geometrically free formable batteries were added. And in December 2020, the spin-off took place, where LG Energy Solution was a separate company from the LG Chem. In the course of the developments and investments, we have built up a large number of well-known customers, which are thematically divided into the areas of mobile and IT, automobility, and ESS, meaning stationary energy storage systems, to which our Razor products also belong to.